October 28th, Jamaica experienced one of the worst hurricanes in its modern history, probably the worst that we've ever experienced. The aftermath was 4 to 5 parishes almost totally decimated. Nobody knew or could envision what the landscape looked like until the following day, when curious people would have looked and we saw many images on the social media site. And days after, we realized one of our own plant, Paradise Solar Park, the largest in the English-speaking Caribbean, was totally wiped out. As a power company, we produce energy to Jamaican people. We have 330 megawatts of installed capacity, and you'd have thought that it would have been our first option to see exactly what we could do in terms of restoration of our solar park. But that was not what we do as a company. What we did as a company was to see exactly how the people are impacted. The folks in Westmoreland were equally, if not more, damaged than the park itself, where people who had homes couldn't recognize the homes they had. Through the initiative of the chairman of Internship, Ronald Gonzalez Bunster, and our staff here, we decided that we're going to be supporting our communities. And we looked at how we can support it. And we saw where it's best to support it in a two-phase approach. The first one was to provide some form of security for those persons in those communities. So we established relationships with international partners, doctors who came and gave tirelessly. We also, through relationships with companies and foundations, started to put together care packages.
4 weeks of hard but rewarding work has been completed thanks to our partners and, of course, members of staff. Would have donated close to 4,000 care packages and counting. And of course, we couldn't have done it without our resilient community members of St. Elizabeth, Hanover, St. James, and Westmoreland.
Our staff members, witnessing the devastation that it caused on the west side of our country, decided that it was important to play their role. We raised in cash over $300,000 donation from our staff. They donated non-perishable food items, clothing items, slippers, even toys for kids. They donated blood, which is ultimately one of the most important things that we could have done, and they donated their time. We had almost 100 volunteers over 4 weeks going to 4 different parishes in the West to hand out care packages.
I want to express our sincere appreciation for our partners who assisted us in making our Hurricane Melissa relief efforts a valuable one. Special thanks to China Wheels, who assisted us with a truck to deploy our care packages, to the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, who each week provided us with a premium bus so our volunteers could ride in comfort, to ZIP FM, who accelerated our efforts through the media. They came on the ground with us. They donated food, clothing, and other items towards the relief efforts. To Acceleron, who also donated care packages. To Unilec for their cash donations. A special thank you to IMR for providing doctors on our relief efforts. To ODPM, who provided us with assistance on the ground into the communities. To the Jamaica Constabulary Force for the escort services. A very big thank you to all of you. We could not have made this possible without you.
The next step is the recovery. How can we support those within the communities? How can we jumpstart their micro enterprises? And the other thing is, we cannot abandon education. We saw exactly what happened during COVID, and now absence from school, starved socialization where kids are concerned. We saw as a matter of importance to start with the schools. So we're going to be looking at reconstructing 4 to 5 schools within the parishes of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. And then in St. Elizabeth, the breadbasket of our agriculture. We want to support our farmers, providing seeds, providing water tanks, providing some form of irrigation. So those are the things that we want to do. That's the reconstruction phase that we're going to be embarking on after the Christmas holidays. So we've identified some schools that we're going to initiate this process. We have already started conversation with hardware stores, I have had conversation with members of parliament within the affected parishes, and I've also spoken to the Minister of Agriculture, and also rather to see how we can support. We intend to spend $25 million on the reconstruction side, and we have already expensed over $40 million with care packages and shelter support. So all in all, whilst we're rebuilding Paradise Solar, because we're not forgetting that, it's just that our people means that much more to us.
To our staff members, we want to say a wonderful job to you and a big thank you. Without you, this would not have been possible.
Thank you so much in validating those numbers for us, identifying the needs of the communities, identifying distribution points, and of course, organizing our day's events. You are our champions. Thank you.
Together,
We're pouring
Jamaica's
Recovery.